becoming more of a motivational speaker.
Yeah. Baby, I love the way we act so civil with each other. We can giggle with each other. We can nibble on each other when we make love. The way we be crippling each other. Yeah, I'm feeling really dipping me.
It's Reach Around Radio. This is Kelly Rowland, right? Did you guys hear that she bought Beyonce's baby a $5,200 baby
I
bathtub?
heard you say that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's great.
Shoot,
She gonna put it in the video?
All my kids took a bath in the sink.
They have custom crystals on it.
Why the hot daddy? Hold on.
In the gas station.
Move that spaghetti pan out the way. Hey, give me that joy.
Don't put it on his feet.
Don't put it on his hair. Gonna mess it up the texture.
You used to wash your babies in the sink.
Please move that little thing out the way. Take the little.
You remember that, Don D? You remember that?
Y'all don't have been in the sink before.
Look at me, Daddy.
That's why I came out retarded.
Why do want to go around in circles?
That's not a good word.
Shots fired, Claudia Jordan.
Can't say retarded anymore.
I can't?
It's not a politically correct word to
Mentally
It's not a what?
challenged.
Mentally handicapped.
No. What's
Special.
the word?
Politically correct.
What is the word?
Click clack.
A politically collect call. What you-
Franks and beans. Franks and beans.
Well, this is
Definitely not a weekend visit, Vern. Definitely not a weekend visit.
this is our
Got like 87,000 toothpicks.
entertainment segment, and with us today is a returning guest.
Definitely not a weekend visit, Vern. Definitely.
I'm gonna say his name wrong. Somebody help me out,
Majestic.
Speedy got
The
it.
please.
magician.
Say this whole
You want me
name.
to say it?
I
Got
got
it,
my
Speedy.
part
That's
right.
all you, Speedy.
I don't have the notes in front of me.
You booked him. That's your boy. We had him before. You should know how to say his name.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Go ahead, Speedy.
Oh yeah.
You look at it. Look at
Majestic,
look at the
magnificent.
scene.
Majestic, magnificent.
Hilarious.
How about we just call you Eminem? How about that?
Eminem.
I like
Eminem.
Eminem.
I eat that all the time.
How's everything?
Okay.
Magnificent like you, love. How you doing?
Oh, shit.
Oh, what you working with? What you
Oh,
working
shit.
with?
He got on his club watch.
Got them bangs going.
Chili.
Gonna be one of those shows.
We were
today.
talking about
You're gonna learn today. All right.
Shout out to Perm.
we were
Oh, my eyes were closed.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to pose me? Give me your best GQ sexy look.
Oh,
Like
shit, ladies
if you were
night.
trying to seduce POTUS, how would you look at her?
oh
Oh.
my God.
You might want to put your fists up.
No waiting. Fallopian tube, no waiting.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Serious.
I'm ready to get somebody to talk
It's a
to me.
serious subject.
So you attended the Conrad Murray murder trial.
Every single day I was in the courtroom. Every day.
Yes, you are.
What happened in there that a lot of people didn't see?
Well, I guess from an emotional standpoint, when they were showing Michael's body, when they were saying certain things, when Michael was slurring his words and saying things, the family took that kind of hard, and certain things of that nature that I thought was inappropriate, but I guess it was needed because the prosecution wanted to admit it. So we won, but we didn't really win.
Right. Nobody really won.
Nobody. Thank you for that. Right, but it was it's not a conclusion, but it was something.
Now the sentencing is going to be November 29th. How
Yes.
do you think he should get the maximum 4 years, or do you think they're going to give him the maximum?
I think he should get life in prison without parole. That's my personal opinion.
Speak on it.
But
Do you think he intentionally killed Michael?
doesn't matter. He's a doctor, and the things he did was unethical. So therefore, he's responsible.
You want to let that slide?
You said it right.
I didn't say nothing.
It was a struggle, but he landed. He hit the landing.
Unethical. Yeah, said it right.
I didn't say anything, bro.
Come on.
I didn't say you did.
Yeah, of course, I said it
I
correct.
quit.
Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah.
Hysterical. Yeah, Claudia.
Somebody talk to me.
I
I
know.
want to get
Come on,
busy.
somebody,
I got a
y'all
lot of-
accuse me of hogging all the
nobody talk-
questions now.
Oh, he's
Come
not
on.
Claudia's guest. That's why she's not.
Oh,
talking.
hush. Oh, hush.
Probably ain't giving me no love.
Exactly.
No, I am. I'm just trying.
Shots.
Look at this damn
Open up
picture.
your- open up
What
your
do
shirt.
you think the science
Wrap
was
my neck
behind him recording Michael's slurred speech? That's what I'd like to know. Why did he do that in the first place? Was that something he was going to show people, sell later on? I mean, why would he do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Ulterior motive because of a simple fact of one thing. In case he got in hot water, got in trouble, he could try to use this evidence here to help himself. That's why he did it.
Let me ask you this. They say that there was other people in the home as well, right? It wasn't just Conrad Murray that was there when he passed away, right? So what about those people? Do you feel like those people should be brought up on charges as well, or do you think it should just fall on the shoulders of Conrad Murray?
Well, unfortunately, the way the law works is one way only. who committed the crime. Someone could be in the house and someone shoots someone, but the man who pulled the trigger is the one going to be on trial. My personal opinion, Michael's worth more to people dead than alive. I think AEG was involved. I think a lot of people, the head of AEG was involved. I think that people, I always say this to people, follow the dollar.
What do you mean? Do you think that the concert promoters wanted to like somehow have him die and then they benefit and make more money after the fact? Is that
Well, I
what
ain't
you
going to say they wanted him to die. Well, let's put it this way. They did make more money after he was dead. I say that.
But do you think they would have
Well,
a part in
Because initially it was only, 15 shows initially?
Then they put up to 50, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Every
also
one of them
too,
was sold out. And in case you don't know, and once the shows were sold out, the fans kept the tickets.
Exactly.
So therefore, the concert promoters didn't have to
Revert the
revolt the
money,
money, anything, refund the money. So therefore, they had all the money they got from they kept
Prepaid.
prepaid. Now,
And
to
if
pay
I'm
for no
mistaken-
stages, had to pay for no
Well, they
stage
could have let
hands.
him keep the ticket and get their money back because
Are you
it ain't
kidding
like
me?
you can
No.
use the ticket.
Are you kidding me?
I would have kept the ticket.
I would have kept the ticket too. But
Question
I'm
for you.
saying it's
It's
no
Michael
good.
Jackson.
You can't
Yeah.
use
Yeah.
it.
It was also true that he never wanted to sell the catalog for the Beatles, right?
Correct.
And
But he
then-
was more than just the Beatles.
But
now,
but
right?
no, he owned that
I'm
catalog.
asking, I'm asking the
but
man
I
who
wasn't
know
finished.
him.
Okay,
I wasn't finished.
I'm asking the man who know him.
I wasn't finished.
Well, y'all just argue. Y'all argue among yourselves.
So what I'm at, he owned the catalog for the Beatles. He
Yeah.
never wanted to sell it.
Mhm.
The minute he passed, all of a sudden it's on
Of course.
on.
Okay, see, Michael owned not only the Beatles,
iTunes.
Elvis,
Mhm.
and in case you all don't know, he bought Little Richard's catalog
Thank you. Talk to him.
and gave it back to him.
Thank you.
Gave all the publishing to Little Richard that he's been stolen from him and taken from him.
gave back
it
the publishing?
back to him.
You didn't
As
know
a,
that,
as
huh?
a gift. Bought it and gave it back to Little Richard as a gift.
But you really
I like y'all was on cue. All y'all said, it's the same.
Yeah.
We actually
know.
we actually work together.
Rehearsal.
here.
I find it hard to believe. Like, I think that's a stretch. I think that
No.
people would want.
No.
Okay, think about it. They have them booked for these concerts, and they
No, I'm not talking about the concert part.
saying, like,
but for
have it-
sure the Beatles catalog,
No, no.
everybody they wanted
don't
to
mean
buy.
that. I'm not
hold on,
talking
let me
about
finish.
that. No, but
they
you're-
wanted that from him.
Okay.
They wanted him to sell it. He would
so
never
do you
sell
think
it.
there was
That was all
conspiracy?
Yes,
part of the
I do
to
believe
kill
it.
him
Yes,
to get
I
the
do.
Beatles.
That was all
catalog?
part of it for the conspiracy, not
Yeah,
just
Europe.
but a lot of
I
things.
believe it.
Hey, Claudia, he's not far off
Yes, he is.
on that. Yes.
All right.
Speedy smart
Well,
sometimes.
Latoya has said that many times publicly that she believes that there's more behind, more than it being just. But do you think that Conrad Murray could have been the fall guy though, and that you know he didn't really have any intention on Michael dying, and he was just sort of the fall guy that was put in place?
No.
Why?
I think Conrad Murray is guilty. I think AEG is guilty. I think everybody's involved from that movie This Is It is guilty.
So
I-
can they be prosecuted too?
That's not a crime to be let's say I want Claudia. Let me put it this way. Let's say I want let me be nice. Let me say
You
I
want me dead?
No, I want Claudia dead. Let's
Not
say I
dead.
wanted Claudia to do a robbery, right? I
Okay.
think you should do a robbery. And you're with me and you're with me. Yeah. Then Claudia go out and do the robbery. We wanted her to do it, but we didn't participate in it. But we all behind her.
Masterminds.
We're not guilty.
So do you think he ended up getting some money?
Absolutely. Are you kidding? How you paying his lawyers?
But
Them
that's.
expensive lawyers. He ain't got no money.
But wouldn't that be when can they be brought up on conspiracy? Charges.
Too
Like
hard to prove.
conspiracy is definitely a charge. Like just because you can't just be innocent. Like there's still a way to prosecute those
But
people
you
if
have
there
to
are.
prove it, right?
Yeah, you do. It's gonna be hard to
Let
prove.
me
it,
tell
yeah.
you all something that you all don't know, and maybe you do know.
Okay.
Since this thing has been going on, people has died.
Really?
Oh yes, I'm not calling no names. I know 2 people that. Are you aware of it, brother?
We know a 29 is dead in the house right now.
The 2. I'm serious.
Yeah.
People been
Long wigs.
people say that a lot of fans believe they was murdered. Sometimes you're so big and got so much money and power, you can have things done. That's all I can say. So you have to be very careful when you point fingers and say who is guilty, who's not guilty. It's not that you're scared that or anything like that. I'm not. I say anything, but a lot of people don't put things in the evidence for the courts because they're scared for their life.
Did you tell people you were coming to reach around?
Donald,
radio
go stand
today?
by the door,
Yeah,
please.
can we get some security
So
guys?
are you saying that 2 people close to the case are now dead?
Yes.
And what capacity were these people?
Well, they knew things. They knew things that was one of the people they believe knew of the real will.
Now, how
of
did he,
Michael Jackson.
So the real Will is not the one that they
That's what-
came up with in the 90s with
That's-
John McClane.
He was fired. John Branca was fired by Michael Jackson. Well, let me say this. So you understand. This is Claudia. What's your last name?
Jordan.
Okay, Jordan. Let's say you have a famous son.
Mhm.
Okay, he worth millions and millions of dollars.
Mhm.
He passes.
Mhm.
Okay. Would you want somebody to come in your family that's last name is not Jordan, his last name is Steinberg or Coin or whatever you want to call it, running your empire, running your family business, just dictating where the money go to, saying who gets this, saying that. Last name ain't even Jackson, ain't even got no business ain't even got no business around it.
Right.
But that is what is going on.
So Majestic, during the trial, you being there every day, what did you learn about drugs and like propofol and all the combinations
Oh
and
man, it's
mixing?
very like going to school, man. It's very educational. One thing I learned is this: being mortal and being a human being, we all can be, how can I caught up, if that's the correct phrase to say.
Right.
You get caught up before you know it on certain things. People say, just do a light drug, do this, do that. But the problem is, by us being human, we really don't know and understand what our level of tolerance is.
Correct.
And once you cross that line, it is hard to come back. So what I learned in the courtroom from the other doctors that got on the stand, a lot of people have insomnia and can't sleep. A lot of people have pain and want it to go away, so they just want to take a little something or do something to sleep, but they get caught up.
Okay.
And it doesn't make you a bad person or make you a dope addict, make you that. You're human and you get caught up. You're really trying to sleep or you're really trying to get rid of your pain in your back or your neck or whatever you have.
So would you say in the Michael Jackson situation, it started from the burning of the hair in the commercial?
I believe so. My personal opinion. I believe Michael had people around him that was no good, men and women.
Right.
And what I mean by that is they didn't care about Michael the person like Catherine would have. See, Michael wasn't no superstar to Kate. That was her baby.
Right.
If any of you have children, you know what I'm talking about. All that stardom, all that mess. And same thing with Joe Jackson. You know, he was like, that goes out the window. So if Michael had people around him that loved him and cared about him and wasn't getting a paycheck, I'm sure he would be alive today. I have no doubt about that.
So what's next for the Jackson family? Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Archie.
I'm sorry, but I was always curious as to like how Conrad Murray got chosen to be the doctor. Like,
I don't know how he got chosen to be the doctor. I just know that he was supposed to be. I don't even look at him as a doctor. The other doctors got on the stand of head of institutions and everything, said he's a joke. That you all watching it, I don't know. He said what the things he did was you learned the first year in medical school, CPR, and doing one hand on a soft bed. He said he's a joke. I don't even call him a doctor. I just call him Conrad.
Well, why? That's odd that someone that's considered a joke would be considered for the job by someone like as prestigious as Michael Jackson, who would have his pick of any doctor. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Like that should never been allowed to even happen.
Right.
He should have the best of the best. Was he like someone's friend?
I
or
believe Dr. Murray was chosen.
Illuminati?
Because some of the other doctors said, don't understand, there's no way possible,
Like
totally
that sister.
impossible for a real doctor to do the things he did.
Like that nurse that got on the stand that refused to give Michael the propofol.
Yes, because that's ethical. I'm saying it correct, and that's what she's supposed to
Unethical.
do.
Unethical.
Yeah,
I
unethical.
thought you had to do it right the third time.
You're right, Speedy. You're right. He said he didn't want no trouble from you. He said, "Yeah, you're right."
Before we wrap,
We finna wrap already. I got so much to talk about.
I was
ahead.
going to ask you before we wrap, is there anything that you want the public to know, and what's next for the Jackson family?
And for you.
Well, for me, I'm with the Jackson.
We don't care
family.
about for you. I'm just playing.
Cold blood.
I'm just playing.
Now
Go
beat
ahead.
it.
Go ahead.
Y'all have a great show here.
Thank you.
Claudia is kind of quiet today, isn't she?
She got her hair done.
She's
No,
like,
no,
That's
no.
what's going on. That's what's really going on.
Yeah. You see
That's
her
not
face?
why.
You see her face?
Well,
It's all
first of all, I
beautiful.
want to say for me, I will continue to fight for Michael's legacy, to
That's
keep
right.
his legacy alive no matter what. I think there's some things that needs to be done for Michael that people not getting him credit for. There's certain people that have their own stamp and stuff that I think Michael record sales and Michael's legacy is so much power, so much stronger than that person's. I'm not going to call him any name, but I think he deserves things like that. Also,
Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Yeah, what's going on with the Empire? Is Neverland still in the mix? I
Yes,
mean,
Neverland's still in the mix.
What is that?
I can't ask for one question at a time.
I'm so excited. I'm sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
We'll finish your question. Then your question. And the next thing is I
Regulate.
want to say you said before I close it. I want to thank the fans. You have no idea how much love the fans showed, Michael.
Of
They was out
course.
there in the rain every day, and the Fat Jackson family, myself, we are loyal to you. They got our back no matter what. Okay, go ahead.
Much love to Catherine.
Ah, shit, I forgot what I was. got mesmerized by the
No, you
majestic.
said you had a lot to tell. I mean, what is it that needs to be put out there?
One thing that needs to be put out there is this. Like Randy Phillips is the head of AEG. And when he walked through the hallway, the fans called him murderer. You know what you did. You know you were involved. This is not me saying this. This is what the fans said in the hallway, and the judge cleared the hall because at the particular time they said that he was still on the witness stand.
Right.
And he is the president of the AEG. And what happened was the fans chased him down the hall. You a murderer. You a murderer. You know what you did. You involved. You throwing a brick and hiding your hand. That's what the fans says. And that went all over the world. So I like that. And actually, I want you all to know, I don't know about now, but as of last week on Facebook, Michael had 45 million fans.
Wow.
45 million. It said the best and the greatest in the history of the world.
True
I'm
that.
so proud of that. 45 million. And that was last week. It's probably up to 50 now.
Any
Yes.
plans from the family to pursue any kind of action against?
Well, there is a civil suit that's in the mix right now. I don't know if you are aware of that. That's going on right now with the family. There's a civil suit being involved and has been filed. So that would be, I think, one of the things. But
That's
I
the
wanna-
AIG with AIG. I mean AIEG. I'm sorry.
that with the
promoters.
yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to say this. Real quick. I think it's very important for people to understand that we can't let Michael's legacy fall to the side like he was just some little bitty star or something. What the man, he gave over $300 million to charity. Y'all don't hear about that.
He was
The
a
things
top.
he stood for. Yeah, his heart was the best since I've seen in a celebrity since Muhammad Ali. He's amazing. He was an amazing human being. And people don't understand that. They don't understand how much he really did give and believe in helping people. They don't understand that. They only talk about the plastic surgery and all this, but he did so much good that the press never mentioned it. That's why I like to come on shows like this. You know, I did Dr. Drew. They kicked me off the show. Right?
What?
Yeah, because I called Nancy Grace fat. So and said she couldn't
Majestic
dance.
is provocative.
She said she couldn't dance on Dance with the Stars.
Hysterical.
Did she get kicked off last week?
The president,
she
of,
did.
president of
She got kicked
CNN called down and don't let me back on the show. Don't let me in the building, so I can't go in the building because that's their golden girl. But I stand by it.
He called here, but we put him on hold.
Yeah.
Please hold.
So that's, am I over? If somebody asks one more nice question, a bad question?
Yeah, we
before I
gotta
go?
wrap.
We gotta
We gotta
wrap.
wrap.
Okay,
I want to ask you a question.
One more
Go ahead.
question.
What's the significance of the one red braid?
I'm glad you asked that.
I wanted to
That
ask
is-
you last time.
That is the significance of it.
Just one red braid.
I put it there for people to ask me that question so I can say, just like you just did, so I can say.
Baby, what's your
The
phone
red
number?
braid, the red braid recognizes this. No matter what color the outside your skin is, the blood that run through our veins are red.
So you have blood.
Yeah, and that's why I put it up there.
Oh, blood.
So people ask me that no matter what color they are,
You don't
they
like
have
crabs?
To, they have to listen to
Okay.
that statement. That's
Okay.
why. Now you know.
All right,
Hysterical.
cool. I thought you was a
And I like looking at girls in bikinis.
Now, could you make that card disappear for us?
Of course I can.
Let me see.
Do you have any more magic tricks for us today?
Want me to do one for you, Rip? Let me
Yeah.
do one for
Please.
you. Let me
Okay,
do one.
go
Okay,
ahead.
yeah.
I'm gonna do Claudia's favorite. No,
Wait, we got to set it up, Majestic. Hold
Oh,
on.
you gotta
Can you make this 20 into 100?
Can you? 100
I'm gonna
times?
do this. Claudia, this not gonna be her. You sit right there where you at.
Yeah.
This going to be. I want you to look at her hand and concentrate. And when you concentrate, I want you to concentrate on what you want. Okay, Claudia?
Mm.
Come here. Put the cookie out of you. You eating
Come on,
my
girl.
shit?
He come here checking bitches, don't he?
Oh, yeah.
He checking
Real
bitches.
quick.
Check bitches.
Eating during the
All
show.
right, come on. Open your hands. Both hands.
Open your hand, girl.
Okay. I want that one or that. Which one you want? That one. Okay. If I took this one, put it here. Could you hold this one tight? Hold it. Now, Claudia,
Yes.
blow on my hand.
Blow on mine, too.
From there. Come on, blow.
Oh, from here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, blow on it.
No,
Ooh,
no.
thank you.
Sexy. Don't say you don't know how.
It's been a while. I'm rusty.
As you see, that's what makes the magic work. Now, what I want you to do is very simple. Open your hand. Open it.
Oh, two balls.
She got, Pota's got a handful of balls.
Two balls.
She got my balls in her hand.
You've been teabagged.
Oh, wait. Claudia, close your hand
Oh,
tight on the
Claudia
ball. Put the
Jones.
other hand on top. Now, Claudia, I
Mm-hmm.
want you to concentrate on what you want this very moment. $1,000 bill, diamond ring,
Mm.
keys to a Rolls Royce. Don't tell me what it is, but whatever you want this very moment will appear in your hand magically. Nod your head if you understand.
She
Ladies and
understand.
gentlemen, let's see what Claudia wants this very moment. 1, 2, 3. Open your hand. What is it?
Oh! Now, that's goddamn hysterical. That's goddamn hysterical. It was a penis with 2 balls on it. Oh my! How many potatoes is that?
Did I get the right size?
How many potatoes is that?
Now, I got nobody to take a picture of that dick pic.
She did the 2-hand measurement.
Exactly.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Now, that's hysterical.
That was funny.
Thank you all for having me. Y'all keep up the good work, man. Y'all doing a great show here.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for visiting.
Eminem.
us.
Thank you.
We
I'm
always
glad that
enjoy
wasn't in
it.
your hand.
Hysterical.
Maybe not. No.
Tell the family we
That
say
was
hi.
I definitely will. Hey, I'm gonna tell.
You
Y'all want
Latoya
to
down
do
there?
a Jackson?
Yeah, I mean,
Not do a Jackson. Y'all want to have a Jackson? Come
Yes, I want Jermaine and Latoya to
I
come.
want Janet and
on.
Reby.
Every man wants Janet.
I want Reby.
You want Reba?
No, I want Reby.
Nobody wants Joe or Kate, huh? The creators.
Can I ask you?
Yeah, the makers.
Can I ask you a family secret?
Anything.
Does Janet Jackson have a child?
You said family secret. So if I answer something like that, it wouldn't be a secret anymore, would it?
POTUS, I know the answer.
He's
I,
fake.
I know the DeBarges.
Look at that. That's a rumor.
Uh-oh.
No, Janet does not. That's a rumor.
Okay.
That's a rumor. I put
Majestic.
that's a rumor.
She don't know me.
Majestic.
She don't know me.
Majestic. We'll talk.
Well, on that note, we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Reach Around Radio. We'll be back.